Hello and welcome to Orbiting Greg. In today's video is going to be a recreation of a mission that never happened. A crewed Zond mission. The Zond was a spacecraft designed by the Soviet Union based on the Soyuz design to be able to take 3 cosmonauts on a circumlunar trip. It would only be a flyby, and the only Zond spacecraft that ever flew were unmanned. However, one did carry some biological experiments, i.e. some tortoises, around the moon, which I believe were the first living things to be in the sphere of influence of another celestial body. Well, apart from bacteria, of course. At the beginning there you saw I used camera tools because I downloaded that, and I'm not gonna admit how long it took to figure that out. Anyways, we've already gone to orbit. I'm now plotting my trajectory to the Mon, and for some reason I couldn't get a straight free return trajectory. Well, I could, but it would be a very far out orbit, well, far out flyby of the Mon. So I also had to have a mid-course correction. But I've about gotten the maneuvers figured out. I'm just fine-tuning my Kerbin periapsis. You might be able to see how on the Zond spacecraft, which I probably should mention, as you could have seen earlier, it will have launched on the Proton rocket, and it will have had a Block D upper stage. But you see, I have some extra stuff on the Zond. That's because I'm using Kerbalism, and Tantorius is not balanced for Kerbalism, so I had to put some extra batteries and some extra supplies on the side of the spacecraft. I think I'll make some module manager patches to figure that out, so I don't have to add that extra stuff. As we can do our mid-course correction, which I probably should talk more about the spacecraft itself. So the Zond was based on the Soyuz, and would have had the orbital module removed and replaced with that support cone, which would have had some science experiments on it, which I have there. And the rest of the spacecraft would have been a fairly standard Soyuz descent module and service module. Anyways, our lunar flyby is already over, and now we're just going to return to Kerbin. Now, I'm not sure at what point they will have jettisoned the Block Day. Also, I'm not quite sure how I should pronounce that, since I'm pretty sure it should be day, not D, but... Anyways, well, we've jettisoned the Block Day, which just phased through us, as well as the support cone. And then I'm going to jettison the jettison the service module very late into the descent, because otherwise we run out of electric charge and we can't stabilize ourselves. And so now the jettison stages are exploding, and we're going through a very rough re-entry. And now, in a test run of this, I jettisoned the service module too early. We ran out of electric charge, and the parachute almost melted because the spacecraft, it took a few seconds to stabilize itself. But we've gone through the worst of re-entry, and we've deployed our parachute. Now, I couldn't aim the re-entry that precisely, and so it's actually going to be a splashdown. On this install, I do have a mod that enables ground effect, so maybe I could make a chronoplane or Caspian Sea monster to rescue this crew. I've jettisoned the heat shield, and Tantorius doesn't have retro rockets. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and goodbye.